Good afternoon to everyone that will be viewing my PowerPoint on my community of choice, which is titled, Do I Live in a Good Community? So the town that I decided to do my PowerPoint on is a small borough town. It's called Lansdowne, PA. This is where I reside. I moved here since, I should say, 2002. Senior year of high school. I moved out 4 years ago and came back. A little bit about Lansdowne. It's a small town setting that was established in the early 1700s. It's about 1 square mile wide, long. Um, it has a lot of Victorian homes along with intimate, cozy apartments that accommodates all ages from children friendly to senior citizen or adults who support living mental illness or disability. Um, Also, it has a little small center that has a lot of restaurants and businesses, recreational centers that's geared for local residents and also outsiders. Um, it could be accessed by the railway, buses, commute. It's not too far from the major city of Philadelphia. Philadelphia, if one wanted to branch out, it's about 6 miles away. Yeah. So who lives in Lansdowne? So Lansdowne has a population of 10,600 individuals that live there, and the median age is around 42 years of age. Approximately close to 5,000 males versus almost 6,000 females. So the race varies. Probably close range between black residents, which is 51%, and white residents, which is 40%. And then you can kind of see a small percentage of other races as Asian, Hispanics, and Native American. I also believe that it's also growing as we speak. This data, I believe, was 2013 census. Um, Individuals that's 65 years and older are around 1,300, and children under the age of 18 are close to 2,276. So, as you can see, the chart can show you the ratio of different race and gender. The quality of life, and there's multiple charts and tables to help you get a clear picture of the lifestyle and religion and education in Lansdowne. And as you can see, there's a high percentage of, as religion-wise, individual who will consider themselves as Catholic and different Protestant, as Black Protestant 1%, mainline Protestant 9%, and others probably who doesn't affiliate with religion or practice something else, 35%. The crime rates as of in 2014 is not that high for a small town. As you can see, murder is one. The highest rate of crime would probably be thefts and burglaries, more of so. Education-wise, 94% of individual has whole high school diploma or higher, and bachelor degree 34%, and higher up degrees between 13%. And it has a small percentage of individual who's unemployed, which is 4.6%. And to the far right table is just a little breakdown of the poverty level and line. So the population of poverty is around 11% of individual who resides in Lansdowne. So comparing to the ratio of residents who live there is not that high, and it gives you a breakdown of ages and sex and race. As you can see, a Black African American has the highest estimate of poverty, which is 13% compared to the counterpartners, white individuals, which is 8.2%. Um, yeah. And continuum of quality of life, as you can see, the different charts talks about the occupation many of the residents hold in Lansdowne, and there's a lot of like retail is one of the top trade and industries and occupation that a lot of the residents probably work at, followed by health and social assistance, and transportation, occupation and management and such, so forth. And there's a chart of the political party that a lot of residents affiliate themselves with. Um, and throughout the year, you can see their Democratic Party kind of lead, um, then Republican. And in 2004, you see there was a high rate of Republican Party. So, but besides that, it kind of balance off, as the Democratic Party is the leading party, as far as in the community. Former institutions that you can find in Lansdowne, and I just list a few. As far as like the Lansdowne Borough Hall, that is where you'll find a lot of the political offices as mayors and commissioners, and people who make sure the Lansdowne is running properly, like the police office, and anything that you can have, citation wise, that is where you can find it, and that's the first picture, as you can see. Um, I have put the business and the professional association as a formal institution because they are a group that forms, that kind of help regulate the businesses that's out there, especially on the main centers of the city. Helps, for you to advertise your business and help the communities know what business are coming in and going out, and regulations and everything like that. Also, local bankings are important for the community to thrive, and there's several like Wells Fargo, PNC, and also little private bankings as well. Um, Big chains business, as you can see in the chart, there's not a lot of big chain business, but having one or two of these in the center of the city helps Lansdowne and the residents to locate and have a close resources of what they will need and their wants. Lansdowne is part of the William Penn School District, and in the town it has two of many school districts, and it's the Ardmore Avenue School, and focus between pre-K to 6th grade, and then you have the Penwood High School from 10 to 12. And the way it's sorted out, Penwood High School not only has Lansdowne resident children that attends there, but also little boroughs and cities and towns around the area, such as like Yeadon and East Lansdowne, areas like that. Informal institutions, there's a lot of local, sorry, misspelled word, organization, such as Boys and Girls Troops, organizations as Meals on Wheels, for the youth, for athletic, for bringing attention to gay, lesbians, senior citizens. So you name it, there's a big variety of institutions in the area. As long also as house of worship, places to worship, different like Buddhist and Catholic, as we talked about earlier, and Baptist church, and many festivities they hold throughout the year, and that draws attention to Lansdowne would be community yard sales and parades of the holidays, and is really big in the markets, farmers market throughout the summer and spring season. It has a well-known symphony orchestra that's been in the area for around 50 years, and they provide different productions between, I believe, October to April. So yeah, this is a map of my community, and as you can tell, it gives you a broad range of how big it is and the different streets and where you can find the business and SEPTA, and many parks. I believe has about 11 parks in the area. So they take really pride in their environmental, recreation in parks. So to come to a conclusion, assessing my community as Lansdowne, do I consider a good community? Based on a reading that we had to do before the PowerPoint, I believe it was called Seeking the Good Community, and listed a few points to take notice that made a community become a good community. So some of the points I highlighted on is like organization, and it has diverse choices for local residents and different age groups and different activities and interests. So it has a good range of that. Also, goods and service. There's plenty of business and resources that will help you throughout your everyday living, that you don't really have to feel like you have to leave and go to the next town or the city to get things done. And as far as safety, one of the point in the reading highlight that elements of a good community is that it must be a safe place to live, which Lansdowne provides that. It has a low crime rate, really low natural disasters. The most that you can get are flooding of certain neighborhoods or once in a while powers off, but they're really prompt and really fast of getting everything situated for neighbors. Also, they take pride, like I was saying earlier, of the environmental health. They have like many programs that the borough established to help keep the neighborhood clean and the environment clean, such as provide bulk trash days for the residents, recycling program, which is very important for the neighborhood. Leaf collections and yard, if you have to get rid of waste in your house, and there's programs and things like that, and also volunteering to keep the neighborhood clean, as the park clean and all that such. So as far as the safety, I believe Lansdowne does a good job with that. There's also provide opportunity for growth, as in church and performance art and various organization that helps with the needies and shelter homes and all that. Also, a big point is the homogeneity, that it provides a diverse group of residents. So you're not going to feel like I move in here and don't have neighbors or people to affiliate with. There's all sorts of activities and similarities and educations and work to share with different groups of individuals. And also it's very predictable. There's nothing really out the ordinary that happens unless attention to a crime or accident around the neighborhood. But as far as business and festivities yearly and programs, you tend to know what's going on. You tend to know some of the cops and officers and know who your mayor is, things like that. Places that I see that we can, or Lansdowne can improve on, I would say having a more diverse organizations, or diverse in attracting different races and being open more to foreigners, because I believe that there's more, and probably not statistically listed, there's more individuals out there, and because there's not programs that gears to them, we might not know who they are and how to assist them or help them. So yeah, so this is my presentation on my neighborhood, and I hope everyone enjoy. And this is a list of my references and where you can go and find more information about the time. Thank you.